ಸರ್
ಬಂತು ಸರ್ ಬಂತು.
ಬಂತಾ? ಬೇಡ
ಬೇಡ ಸರ್.
You can take over the seats. Here also you can
ಮಾಡಿ ಅದೇ ಯಾರು ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು ಯಾಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ ಈ ಥರ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್
ಅದ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ
ಏನಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಇವ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರಿಗೆ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇವ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಲೈವ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ,
ಆನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ
ಎಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ ಇದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಈ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವೇಷನ್ ಮುಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ
ಸ್ಟಾಪ್
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಈಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಲೈವ್ ನಡೀತಾ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರು ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೆಷನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ
ಕಾಫಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನೋ ಬೊಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಹಿಂಗೆ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಒನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇದೆ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ, ಮೇಡಮ್ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಚೇಂಜ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ,
ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದ ಈ ಕಡೆ
ಈ ಕಡೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಅವ್ರು ಕುಂತಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಫೋಕಸ್
ಮಾತಾಡ್ಕೋದ್ರೆ
ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸರ್ ಕೆಲಸ. ಡನ್.
Friends, you need to assign IP address to your laptop. That is, I'll show you here. Just come. ಅದು ಕೇವಲ ಬರ್ತಾ ನೋಡು. Here the date and time, you will find the globe symbol. Okay, just right click near the globe symbol, right click, you will find network and settings.
Let's see the right last corner of the laptop and now see the globe symbol.
Globe symbol, network and internet settings.
Use internet settings.
After selecting that, you will go to Ethernet. Okay, in the Ethernet, you will find IP assignment, automatic DHCP like that. Go there, select edit, and you say manual. Okay. Afterwards, you select IPv4 version 4. There you type the IP address. 182.
Friends, are you all able to follow?
ಇನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. See here, 182.14.2 here. Okay. 2, 3, 4 like that it will come. ಅಲ್ಲಿ beginning to ಇಂದ ಶುರು ಆಗ್ತದೆ. So beginning to ಶುರು ಆದ್ರೆ
ಸರ್ 2 ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ 2 ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ಯಾ?
7 ಆಯ್ತು, ಇದು 8.
ಈಗ
A very good morning to everyone who is here. I am Vidya, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, your host for the day. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to this momentous occasion. Today, we all have gathered here for the workshop on innovation, application development, and entrepreneurship in association with Institutions Innovation Council, Vidya Institute of Technology. To commence today's workshop, let us seek the blessings of the Almighty. I now invite prayers from 3rd semester CSC to offer a prayer song to grace this occasion.
ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ಶಾರದೆ ಉಮಾ ಮಹೇಶ್ವರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮೊಳಗೆ ಹನಾರಮ್ಮ. ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ಶಾರದೆ ಉಮಾ ಮಹೇಶ್ವರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮೊಳಗೆ ಹನಾರಮ್ಮ. ಕಮ್ಮಗೊಲ್ಲನ ವೈರಿಸುತನಾದ ಸುಂಡಿಲ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಕಡನಾದನೆ ಕಣಮ್ಮ. ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ಶಾರದೆ ಉಮಾ ಮಹೇಶ್ವರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮೊಳಗೆ ಹನಾರಮ್ಮ. ರಾಶಿ ವಿದ್ಯೆಯ ಬಲ್ಲ ರಮಣಿ ಹಂಬಲನುಲ್ಲ ಭಾಷಿಕರಿ ಹನಾರಮ್ಮ. ರಾಶಿ ವಿದ್ಯೆಯ ಬಲ್ಲ ರಮಣಿ ಹಂಬಲನುಲ್ಲ ಭಾಷಿಕರಿ ಹನಾರಮ್ಮ. ಲೇಸಾಗಿಸು ಜನರ ಸಲಹುವ ನೆರೆಯಾಗಿ ಕೇಶವದಾಸ ಕಣೆ ಕಣಮ್ಮ. ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ಶಾರದೆ ಉಮಾ ಮಹೇಶ್ವರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮೊಳಗೆ ಹನಾರಮ್ಮ. ಕಮ್ಮಗೊಲ್ಲನ ವೈರಿಸುತನಾದ ಸುಂಡಿಲ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಗಣನಾಥನೆ ಕಣಮ್ಮ. ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ಶಾರದೆ ಉಮಾ ಮಹೇಶ್ವರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮೊಳಗೆ ಹನಾರಮ್ಮ.
Thank you, Shreyas, for your lovely invocation song. Taking this event further, I would like to welcome all the dignitaries on the dais. First and foremost, I would like to welcome our beloved principal, Dr. M.S. Ganesha Prasad sir, for his presence. May I now request Dr. Abhay E.G., Assistant Professor, Department of CSC, to welcome sir by handing over a rose bowl. Thank you, sir. I would like to welcome our research dean, Dr. Shantakumar D. Patel sir, for his presence. May I now request Dr. Vinod Desai, Associate Professor, Department of Physics. Welcome sir. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to welcome our beloved HOD, Dr. Shashikumar DR, HOD, Department of CSC, for this event. I request Ms. Soumya Hechan, Assistant Professor, Department of CSC, to welcome sir by handing over a rose. Thank you, ma'am. I am honored to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Bhargav R, Associate Professor in Nagarjuna College of Engineering and Technology, Bengaluru, to this event. I request Dr. Varun E, Associate Professor, Department of CSC, to welcome sir by handing over a rose. Thank you, sir. I would like to welcome all the HODs of various departments, staff members, students, teaching and non-teaching staff of SVIT for this event. A ray of light is a ray of hope Let us now symbolically cast away the darkness and embrace the path of enlightenment. I humbly invite all our dignitaries to come forward for the traditional lamp lighting ceremony to inaugurate today's event.
चित्रगुप्ति विनाशाय दीपज्योति नमोस्तुते दीपज्योति नमोस्तुते दीपज्योति परब्रह्म दीपज्योति जनार्दन दीपज्योति परब्रह्म दीपज्योति जनार्दन दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सत्यादीपनमोस्तुते शुभं गुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदा शुभं गुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदा शुभं गुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदा
Thank you to all the dignitaries for this vibrant start. May I now request Dr. Ajay PG to introduce our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Bhargav R, for today's program.
A very good morning to one and all. It's my privilege to introduce the resource person of today's function, Dr. Bhargava sir. He has completed the BE and ME in CSE from VTU and PhD from Kalinga University in the topic Artificial Intelligence-Based Defense System Against Online Service Attack. Sir is having 9 years of professional experience in teaching and training undergraduate students. Presently, he is working as Associate Professor at Nagarjuna College of Engineering and Technology, Bengaluru. Sir has delivered guest lectures and conducted hands-on training in more than 10 engineering colleges across Karnataka. He mentored and guided student teams in developing innovative solutions for Smart India hackathons, focusing on critical thinking, problem solving, and collaborative skills. His technical expertise and certifications includes DevNet, Java, Python, Advanced Python, Data Science, Power BI, MSBI, Python for Data Science, and complete machine learning with Python. He is having vast experience in using the SQL Server 2008 R2, 2012 SQL Server Data Tools, and Business Intelligence Development Studio. He is an expert in writing complex queries, store procedures, views, indexes, and constraints in SQL Server and Power BI desktop. Sir has completed K-means clustering algorithm for blocks dataset and predicted an optimal number of clustering using elbow method. Once again, a warm welcome you too, sir.
Thank you, sir, for the introduction. May I now request our respected principal, Dr. M.S. Ganesh Prasad, sir, to address the gathering.
Good morning, everyone. Respected dignitaries and the dais. Today's speaker, Dr. Bhargav, HOD of Computer Science, Dr. Shashi Kumar, Dean of Research, Dr. Shant Kumar Patil, faculties of Computer Science, staff members, and my dearest students of computer science and engineering. Looking from the today's topic, innovation, application development, and entrepreneurship, it definitely matches for the competitive world outside. How best you really pick up from fundamentals to the applications. If you look at from the industry's point of view, dear students, maybe 2 years back, we used to say that life of the technology and digital technology, okay, it's around 1.5 years, that's 18 months or so. But now, the technology life is reduced even less than 1 year. Okay, so almost every year there's going to be a new technology. Okay, sustaining of this technology for a long duration is a need of the hour. That means to say, you need to really look at what the users or the customers are actually expecting from the computer science and engineering students. Or when you want to become a professional, a developer, okay, a designer, an architect, okay, or a project manager. Look from this angle where the product which you want to develop, where it will end. If you can able to, if you can able to develop a product which can sustain at least for 2.5 years, that means to say you are double the life of the product. Okay. So looking from that competitive world, if you look at what is expected from the customers, that means to say you, as if you are a customer, understand the difficulties and look at how best I can able to make the automation of such needs of a user. Okay, for that, best of the best technologies which you need to be familiar with. Okay, along with the subjects what you are actually doing. Okay, if you can able to come out with such idea and if you can able to float your own startups, I think we have done our duty. You can look from the maybe from uh, job providers point of view, not job seekers point of view. So for that, you need to change your thinking style, stating that with the technology which you want to acquire, okay, how best I can able to explore myself, so I can able to float my company as a whole. So institution is supporting such students who are having a wonderful idea. Okay, so faculty of your department, Dr. Varun is actually in charge for the startups which are going to be floated from the institution. So he is going to guide you how best you can able to register for the free of cost for you. But we have to pay at the institution level. It is our duty to handhold you to establish the company as such. Okay. So in that case, we are paying around 20,000 plus. Okay, and we are helping you to register for MSME. Okay, so a few companies are actually registered. So that should be the aim before you graduate. Okay, so part of this seminar, as Dr. Bhargav is having wonderful experience in different technologies, different computer science and allied science technologies which is having. So be patient for the whole day. Make sure that you receive as much information as possible from him. Okay, appreciate the efforts of computer science engineering department, the leadership of Professor Shashi Kumar and his team for making this program okay to for the benefit of all our students. Thank you, and wish you all the best to all of you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Gratitude is the humble gesture of humanity. First and foremost, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. Bhargav sir, for accepting our invitation in his busy schedule. Thank you, sir, for your esteemed presence. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our beloved principal, Dr. M.S. Ganesha Prasad sir, for his support and encouragement for us. Thank you, sir. I express my profound gratitude to our research team, Dr. Shantikumar Patel sir, for the motivation and unwavering support. Thank you, sir. Now I extend my gratitude to our beloved HOD, Dr. Shashi Kumar sir, for the guidance and encouragement. Thank you, sir. A special vote of thanks to all the coordinators for the dedication and support for the execution of this event. Thank you, dear coordinators. On behalf of the entire SVIT family, we extend our heartfelt thanks to everyone for your presence today. Without any further delay, I invite our Chief Guest, Dr. Bhargav sir, to take over the session. Students, attendance will be needed for three sessions. After your break, you have to come back. Okay?
ಹಾಟ್ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ 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 ಮಾಡಿ ಹೌದಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಕೇಬಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಯಸ್ಸು ಬೇಡ 2.5 ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದನ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇವನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅವ್ರು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು 2.5ಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ 2.5
ಓಯ್ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ನಮಗ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಫೈ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ ಹೆಸರೇನು ಪಾಸ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಏನು ಏನ 445 small c small c minus minus c network security kilo laptop account bandu
Good morning. Good morning, students. Okay, I want everyone to listen to me. Guys and girls, whatever your doubts are, will clear. I don't want anyone to discuss among yourself. Please observe towards me. Okay, I think before coming to the session, your sir has given an instruction to install some applications to your laptops. How many of you installed? Okay. Okay. How many of you are connected and like I asked you to install MySQL Workbench? How many of you installed MySQL Workbench and MySQL Server? Okay. Others, have you downloaded at least? Others, have you downloaded at least? Okay guys, those who have downloaded, see today's session will be about an application development If you wanna develop any application, we need multiple applications and we need to make multiple applications to interact each other. Right? That is what we will be discussing today in our session. Okay, guys, again I'm telling you, I don't want anyone to discuss among yourself. If something is not installed, don't worry, we'll install it. If you have a pen drive, I'll be giving you the backup of it, we'll install it. Don't worry about that. Not to worry about anything, don't discuss among yourself. We'll proceed, we'll discuss, we'll do that. Installation also, if there are any issues, we'll address it. Are you having, anyone is having a pen drive? Okay, can you get me the pen drive? So that the students who did not install or who didn't download, I'll be giving you the backup. How many of you not installed the MySQL workbench yet? How many of you not installed? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll be giving you the installer. All your machines are Windows machines, right? Okay. VS Code install, right? Okay. Will you take it? See, I'm giving you the pen drive. Those who are not installed, there is a folder called as softwares. Please copy this, place it in your system. I'll tell you what to do. Quickly. Let's not waste our time. Let's do it quickly. Please just copy it and paste it in your machine. There is something called as MySQL installer. I want you to run that. I want internet facility for that. If you are not installed, I think you can connect your hotspots. No network connection. That's the reason we told we need these softwares installed prior and come to the session. Your hotspot will not function. LAN, can you connect LAN? Please connect it. Quickly, guys. Connect LAN and try to execute the first one, that is MySQL installer. There is an application which I am pointing to. I want you to install that. If you have installed MySQL, Workbench server and router, you need not do anything. You just wait for my instructions. Those who are not installed, please do it quickly. While installing, you need to install MySQL, Workbench, router, server, all the three. Guys, another 5 minutes, make it fast. Please download it. I have given you the software, please install it quickly. Those who are not installed. Okay, is it done? Is it done? Is it done? Guys, again the workbench, the Microsoft workbench, sorry, MySQL workbench. Okay, guys, those who are yet to install, please install it. Those who have already installed, please proceed with me. For the people who are installing right now, we'll help you out again. Need not worry. But people who already installed, let's start a simple task.
Yes, students, you can see here, I will be explaining you how to assign the IP address to the LAN card. Okay. See here, like this one screen will come. Here you will find Ethernet card. Typing in this tab of there is no Ethernet card. Ethernet card will be there. So you need to select that Ethernet card. Otherwise, students, yeah. Yeah, just here everyone, just a moment for everyone cannot move, so you can do it yourself. See here, Ethernet symbol here. There once if you come, it will take to your DHCP will be there by default in your laptop. You can select manual. Okay, select manual, then select IPv4. Okay, there you assign the IP address 14 series. Don't go to 4 series. Okay, 14.2 from here. Okay. Here it starts with 14.2 with a S shape. You just think how much IP will come to your place and you put that IP. The remaining all will be same. Separate mask 255, 255, 255.0 will be there. Gateway also same, common for all the students, and DNS also common to all the laptops. Okay. Only this gateway IP address will be changed for everyone. 192.168.14.
Any other laptop? First you have to install MySQL. Guys, in the given softwares, please install only one thing as of now, that is MySQL. MySQL is enough. We'll go for the next softwares in the next after that session. Okay. So as of now, just go with only MySQL. Then we need to go for VS Code, then Java installer, and then we need to go for the packages of the Java which is needed. As of now, you need to install only MySQL. Then I'll just make you to install VS Code, and then the Java package for it. Then we'll interconnect. Right, as of now, just install MySQL. Okay.
Okay, listen here. How many of you could able to install? Okay, good. Listen. On the go, you listen to sir also, and Anand sir will help you to set up the internet. Okay, installation will happen in 2-3 minutes. So all of you look at the things what sir is explaining. Once he will give break, no, in the break, whatever you are lagging, that you can come fast. Okay, come and do. If some help is required, sir will do the help. So let us start the session. Okay. Those who have done with the installation, you can do.
How many of you are having MySQL workbench? Okay, maximum of you, right? We'll start with the MySQL. Why MySQL is needed? What do we do with it? We'll start doing that. Along with me, simultaneously, I want you all to do. Further, we will discuss about what to be done. Okay. I want everyone's concentration towards me. Just go to the search bar and search for MySQL workbench. Guys, students, those who have installed MySQL workbench, please open your MySQL workbench. Just go to the search bar and search there MySQL workbench. You can see the workbench there. If you click on that, if you click on MySQL workbench, automatically the workbench will open like this, and there will be a one connectivity which is automatically being displayed. The connectivity is not being displayed, that means there is an error in your installation. It is being displayed? Yes or no? Guys, for whom it is installed, I want you all to respond to me. Is it installed? Are you all in the same page? Okay, let's connect now. So it is asking, I'm just clicking on that local host connection. It is asking me for the connection password, for the credentials. I think you will be giving the credentials while installing your MySQL workbench. Please give that password. Please give your password which you have given during the MySQL installation. Guys, please give the password to the software which you have given during the installation of MySQL. Right? After that, just click on OK. A new page will be opened like this. There is something called as SQL script. Can you see where my arrow is pointing to? Can you see this? Where my arrow is pointing to, I'll just click on that. If I click on that, a new script will be opened. Is it open for everyone? A blank script like this where you can type something. Is it open? You need to click here below the file. There is a button which is SQL button. So click on that. It is for SQL script. SQL script. If you click on that, automatically it will open. I think everyone are able to do that. You are in the same page. Zoom. Yeah, I can do it for text, not for this. The window can't be enhanced, I guess. Okay, just below this file button, there is one more button called as SQL. Can you see that? Below that file, there is one button called as SQL, which is for SQL script. I just want you to click on that. Is that clear? Is that clear? Okay. Guys, I want everyone to observe towards me and understand here. I want everyone to observe towards me. The people who are installing, except them, others to look towards me. Guys, when you go to the hotel today, when you go to the hotel or you are purchasing
How do you pay your money? Through UPI. It's meant for digital transaction. You know how your data is being stored in your bank server? Somebody told it is database. What kind of databases are available and how that data is being stored? Guys, I'm asking you a question. You make transactions every day through UPI, through your card, and you go to the bank, you withdraw something, all your transactions are being made. And that data, after 10 years if you ask, after 100 years if you ask, after 1000 years if you ask, it is there. Who is going to store and how it is being stored? Somebody told it is stored in the database. Now, the concept which we are learning is about the database. Okay. Before proceeding into the Java, I'll be teaching you a big concept of database, and then I'll be taking you to the concept of Java and will interlink how this transaction happens and how these transactions is being stored in our database and how do we retrieve the data, how quick it is, how quick your MySQL is. I'll be demonstrating and I'll be doing you simultaneously you'll be doing with me. My question is, you told it is stored in a database. How it is stored in the database? Zeros and ones. Servers. Okay, great. Next, any other answers? See, the transactions we make every day and it is stored in the database. My question is how that data is being stored in the database. How that data is being stored in the database. Just analyze, think. We are all working with these databases every day. We are using it every day. Okay. Apart from that, you take your cell phone. You go to Amazon. You order something. Right? Yes, sir. Next time, whenever you go, you check in your orders. Your order is still there. It will be displayed. Understanding what I am saying? You go to the Dunzo, you order something. You go to the Swiggy, you order something. Whenever you go back with your account, still your data is being stored there and it is being displayed. My question, how it is being stored and what kind of data we can expect? Do you have any idea about it, how the data gets stored and what are the categories of data we have? Okay, guys. Still, many people are not able to understand my question. My question is, do you know how many categories of data is there? Right. Let's make the sessions interactive. Whether it is right or wrong, whether you know or not, please try to answer. If you are not knowing, I'll help you out in understanding. First and foremost thing, what we have to understand here is, we are storing something somewhere and we fetch it back whenever we want. That we call it as data, right? Data is nothing but a kind of information we store somewhere and we fetch it back whenever we need. My question is, how do we categorize the data? For example, I store my data in my file also, in my Excel sheet also. I store my data in my database also, and I store my data in my website also, right? What's the difference between these kind of data? I gave several examples. One is file in the form of image, and the other one is media file in the form of, I can say, MP4 or ABI, something like that. Yes or no? How this data is broadly categorized? Can you give me an idea how this data is broadly classified? Any idea about it? Text, okay. Audio, video, great. Next. Structured and unstructured, great. Next. Binary, okay. Next. Text file, okay. Any other answers? Okay, all your answers are right. In a broader sense, I asked, in a broader sense, what he has given an answer is absolutely right. Data is being classified into structured, unstructured, and semi-structured. We call it as structured, unstructured, and semi-structured data. Now, what do you mean by structured data? Store sequential data. Okay. Next, any other? What do you mean by structured data? Any idea about it? We can find the data easily. Okay. What do you mean by structured data? That is right. Your answer is right. What's an application of structured data? Is your answer is right. My question is, what is structured data? How it is being visible to us? Stored in rows and columns. Okay. Great. Next. Any other answers? Sequential order. Great. Next. Any other answer?
Stored in specific format.
Stored in specific format. Great. Next. All your answers are right. Please try to understand. Structured data means the name itself is giving you 50% of answer. Structured means there is a predefined structure. There is a predefined structure for that particular data. Right. For example, if I am storing my information, I'll be storing my name.
Yes or no? And I'll be storing my age, I'll be storing my height, I'll be storing my other personal details, I'll be storing my educational details, I'll be storing my work details, and so on. I'm defining it prior. I'm defining it prior in a specific structure saying that this is my information and this is what I have stored there. If you ask, in place of me, if 100 people's data is being stored, it is having the same structure. For example, you'll be joining the college, how your data is stored. It is stored with your USN, your name, your age, and so on, some personal details and all. How it is being stored, it is having a predefined structure. The data for him, the data taken for him will not vary. It remains same. Understanding what I am saying? It's when we have a predefined structure which is stored in the form of tables, we call it as tabular form. That kind of data we are going to call it as structured data. Then what do you mean by unstructured data? Any idea about it? The structured data means data which is having a predefined structure and it is stored in the form of tabular. Table form in the sense, again we have rows and columns. The bank example which I have given, I can say online transactions which I have given, and again Amazon, Benzo, everything. There again the structured data comes into the picture. We don't use unstructured data there. Now the question is, what is unstructured data? Whose structure is not defined? Absolutely true. Next, what kind of examples can be unstructured? Yes. It is not having any specific format. Audio, video, your images, your text files, whatever you write in the text file. It is unstructured data because there is no predefined structure there. Yes, sir. That kind of data we are going to call it as unstructured data. My question is, what is this in between semi-structured data? Exactly.
Or we can build our
Correct. So what he is saying is absolutely true. It is a combination of structured and unstructured. Where do we use it? In the web development. In the web development, the data today is in the form of semi-structured way only. We call it as, it is in the form of BSON or JSON format, all your data. We are not worrying much about it. As of now, I will be focusing on the first type of data, that is called as structured data. Right. Now, where this structured data is being stored? Where these tables are usually stored? Yes? Yes? On database, okay. Next, any other answers? I got some other answers. Yes? Repositories, okay, great. Next, where the structured data is stored? Yes? Yes? Excel spreadsheet, great. Next. Either in hardware memory or in the cloud memory, great. Next. So the answer for this question, whatever the answers you have given, it is absolutely true. It is stored in the repository in the form of table. In the Excel sheet you can store. The Word file as well you can store in the form of table. You can store it in database also. As she told, since she has given me the right answer saying that, sir, I can store the data in the form of Excel. Now we'll continue our discussion on this Excel sheet. Why I need to store the data in the Excel sheet? What are the advantages of it and what are the disadvantages of it? You just tell me, if I store my data in the Excel sheet, what are the advantages? And if I store my data in the Excel sheet, what are the disadvantages? Let us take your college example only. You have joined your first year, your data is being recorded. Let us say it is being recorded by your administrative department in the form of Excel sheet. Tell me what are the advantages of it?
Easy to access.
Easy to create, easy to access. Next, easy to store. Next, easy to understand. Okay, great. Next, easy to recognize. Okay, great. Next, easy to maintain. Okay, great. Next, all your answers are right, 100% right. Now my question is, for the same Excel sheet, can you tell me what are the drawbacks if I am storing the data in the Excel sheet of your administrative office person's system? Tell me the drawbacks.
So file size will be large.
File size will be large. Okay, great. Next. 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 Unfortunately, some unknown virus has affected to your administrative person's system. What happens? The data is lost. Recovery is not possible. Yes or no? And the second thing is, it is there in the administrative department. Your department needs that the same data. They don't want to modify, they want to access the same data. Again, what they have to do, your department? Again, from them they have to collect, they need to have a copy of data in their system again. Understanding what I'm saying? Again, placement department needs again what they need to do? They have to collect the data. Now, the data redundancy is increasing. The same copy is stored in this system, the same copy is stored in your HOD system, the same copy is stored in your faculty system, the same copy is stored in your placement officer system also, which is a wastage of the memory, right? And again, sometime I think when you came to the third semester, the data is stored in the first semester. Two people have migrated from ISC department to CSC department. What we need to do for the data again? One more Excel sheet, he has to insert, again he has to share, again I need to place a copy of it, which is a tedious job again. Whatever the changes, again, suppose if your administrative officer has forgot to tell your department that there are 2 students shifted from ISC to CSC, what happens? The data of 2 people is skipped. Right? Yes or no? Are you all understanding what I am trying to say? Are you all understanding what I am trying to say? Respond. So to solve these kind of problems of data redundancy, and I can say the data which is being lost and recovery which is not possible, they invented something called as databases. There are various kinds of databases. Today we call them as SQL databases and no SQL databases. What I will be discussing about is SQL databases, structured databases only, relational databases. Which I will be discussing is about relational databases today. And where only the structured data gets stored, all these problems of your Excel sheet. And now the students are around 120 or 100. It is easy to store in the Excel sheet. The college has started in the year 2008, right? In the year 2008 to here, how many students graduated? Right? The number is too huge. Suppose in 2030 or in 2050, is the Excel sheet is sufficient to store the entire data? Not sufficient. Understanding what I am saying? The records are, if it is exceeding 1 lakh records, your Excel will not support to store your data. Understanding what I am saying? That huge data can't be stored in the Excel sheets. That's why databases came into the picture. Databases, whatever the problems I discussed with your Excel sheets will be resolved by your database. Okay, we'll discuss what are the problems which are resolved and how it is resolved and how the data is being stored. Again, I told databases are of many types. The database which I am discussing today is about relational databases. Do you have any idea about what do you mean by relational database? Okay, let's not dig into the theoretical aspects. Let's go to the practical aspects. I'll be linking there and I'll be explaining the practical aspect of it, and I'll be giving you why this database is needed. And as I told, since I'm talking about the relational databases, all my data will be in the form of structured database. We need to define a structure and we need to use that particular structure. All your banks follow the databases. They store the data in the database. Why? Because I'm telling you, today big data is there. Again, NoSQL databases have come. Various things have been arrived today in the market. But this SQL, structured query language to access your relational databases, was introduced in 1980. I'm repeating it, 1980, 1980. No language has been developed to match the speed of your SQL. Today, if you ask me, which is the fastest processing language to interact with the database is SQL. Even big data has come, a lot of other things have come. Spark is being used in your big data. We are using PySpark to interact with your big data and to analyze your big data, but still, none of these languages which has been developed is not able to match the speed of your SQL. That's why till today, from 1980 to 2024, SQL is the most widely used one in terms of relational databases. Are you trying to understand? Now let's see, how do we create the database? How do we see? Whatever we saw is just an installation of MySQL workbench. MySQL, why I asked this? It's a free and open source. It is widely used in the industry today. Widely used SQL databases, MySQL. Before the invention of MySQL, Oracle DB was used. But Oracle DB has some license issues. We need to purchase that license. Because of that, MySQL has been introduced and it is open source. So even you can contribute to the development of